guys, this is Sandy. Thanks for joining me today. Today's card is going to be constructed with some items from the Simon Says Stamp April 2020 card kit. I thought this kit had lots of fun things in it. If you were able to get your hands on it, I'm sure you make really some fun things. In it was this cloud stencil, and it has cloud borders along each edge, and then it has these cloud shapes that are cut out from the center. So I covered those with some purple tape I had on hand so that I didn't get ink in those. That's what that's about. I'm just inking up this dark gray panel. This cardstock panel is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'm using some white pigment ink. It just sits nicely on top of that cardstock with a foam applicator, and it works out well. Have a little smudge there that needs to be fixed, and it's ready. That leaves a little space at the bottom for my next image to sit on top, so it's perfect. I gotta set that with my heat tool. That ink can take a little time to dry, and I don't want to get it everywhere. Now I'm going to darken the edges a little bit to kind of bring that eye towards the center, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a somber mood, which I really like. This is just some distress ink, and I just ink on top of this plastic page protector, and I can wash it right off when I'm done. It works really well. Thank you, Heather Hoffman, for that tip. Now I have some stamping to do. So I've pulled out my Misti, and I've lined up my center image right there. I don't want to press too hard because I'll smoosh those lines in and they'll be nice and thick, and this is dainty. I don't want them thick, so I'm being careful about that, and it looks like I got a good impression this last time. My next stamping is going to be on this light gray panel that has this torn edge on the top, and this is going to just go at the bottom where her feet go. So I'm using VersaFine Claire ink, and it's nice and black, and gives a good image. So the next and last stamping is this red umbrella. I'm only going to use that umbrella and a fussy cut, so I just needed to get the top part of the image stamped. So I'm going to ink up the edges of that bottom gray piece, this time using an Oxide ink. It tends to be just a little bit softer in color. And I decided to add a little white paint to those torn edges so that it stands out a little bit on the panel. That piece is ready. I'm going to fussy cut this red umbrella. You have to be careful to just go to the outside edge of the black line so that you still get to see the black line. And then where you cut in too close, you can add a little bit of a black marker along the edge, and it cleans up the edge a little bit. So if you find that you really like this card just the way it is and you want to make it exactly this way, you can buy this as a kit at sandyscards.com. I have lots of fun things over there for you to check out. Now I'm going to cover these items with Shimmer Spray. Shimmer Spray is amazing. I love it. It makes me happy deep in my soul. This is the inside of the card. I'm just going to add a couple of panels of cardstock. I like to decorate the inside. I feel like it adds a little extra fun for the recipient. So I'm going to pop up my red umbrella. Remember, it's super shimmery. You can't really see, but when it catches the light, it's gorgeous. Now I'm going to put that bottom panel on and carefully line it up. I wish I had chosen to use a liquid glue because then I could have shifted it a little bit easier, but I got it on there, and trim off those edges, and it's ready to go. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you have a great day.